Hello and welcome to the Thursday night GT3 Championship from Race Department on Project Cars. This video will be round 16, 17 and 18. Fortunately we have only got footage from the feature race at Spa, round 17, but I will let you know the results of the other races. And the 2-hour endurance, round 16 at the Nordschleife, probably said that wrong, but oh well. The results were Benji took pole, but in the race, Dom managed to get ahead. Benji finished second ahead of Gaz in third. Ben was fourth ahead of Andrew, Matt, Adam, Frank in eighth, Jeremy in ninth, and after a very spectacular glitch crash on just the second lap, I believe, Liam was actually given 10th and a couple of points for his troubles. Spa round 17 would be a dusk race, so racing into the darkness, making things increasingly hard for the drivers that have already got to take on this tricky undulating circuit. It was Gaz who took his 5th pole position of the season ahead of Dom on the front row, and both drivers got away well, as the field hurtled down towards Eau Rouge for the first time. At the top of the hill, Dom got a better exit out of Eau Rouge and got down the inside of Gaz. And he was able to make the move stick under braking into Le Com, while the rest of the field sorted themselves out. On board with Jeremy, he started in 8th, and the yellow BMW just ahead of Adam seemed to get a much better launch than everyone else. However, it was not brought to the attention of the stewards, so he managed to get away with it. But coming up the outside of Jeremy was Ben, who got an almighty run out of Eau Rouge, driving past the BMW M3 and pulling alongside the Mercedes of Andrew just ahead. But he couldn't quite get the move done under braking into Le Com. Meanwhile, Jamal had a bit of a moment, as did Frank. Andrew was looking to get past Amari and made a great move around the outside of Brussels to move him up to 6th place. Amari then had a little twitch at Pouon, running him wide and allowing Ben an easy place. Amari then tried to come back at the Aston Martin driver into the bus stop chicane as he got down the inside. But Ben held strong and Amari slipped back into position. Liam overshot his braking into Le Com, forcing him over the curbs and allowing Adam to slip down the inside. Andrew also wanted to buy into this bit of action and also looked for a move around the outside, but he couldn't repeat the same move he did the lap before. This battle was really starting to hot up as Adam defended into Le Com, but Liam swooped around the outside to regain the position he lost only the lap before. And this time Andrew had the inside line under braking, losing Adam 2 places in 2 corners. Liam had now caught the back of Matt, who had to defend into Le Com. But Matt held strong, and Liam left himself vulnerable to attack from Andrew, who again went around the outside, having the inside for the next corner, and he got through, although he pushed Liam onto the gravel. And Adam was more than happy to oblige to take both the positions away from them 2 drivers, and Ben was now looking for a way past 2. The Adam train was taking shape nicely, but it was Andrew who got the best run out of Eau Rouge, as he drew alongside Liam and then ducked to the inside of Adam, and under braking made the move stick, getting past two drivers in the space of one straight. Liam knew Andrew would drive off without him if he didn't get past Adam pronto, so he dived down the inside, but there was contact, forcing both drivers off the track and losing 2 positions each. There was a good bit of use of the runoff at Blanchimont from a few drivers, but now Andrew was under attack from the Aston Martin of Ben, who outbraked himself into the bus stop and had to skip across the corner. But Ben's old enough and wise enough to know he has to give the position back to Andrew. The question was, with the close proximity of everyone else, would he only lose 1 position? Amari certainly hoped he could spoil the party, but Ben did just enough to maintain position. Ben got a great run through Lecombe, getting himself up to 4th and past Andrew. There might have been a bit of contact between Amari and Andrew, but Andrew went straight on and had to go across the grass to rejoin the track. This allowed Liam, the king of outside manoeuvres, to go around the outside and get past Amari. The next driver to have a go was Amari's teammate Adam, and he duly drove past. Amari had a little bit more of a nightmare as he ran very wide at Blanchimont, allowing Andrew to get back through. This cued Amari and Liam to be the first to blink and pit for new tyres. Andrew then pulled off a late but clean manoeuvre on Adam to get back past yet again. Before both drivers and Jeremy decided it was their turn to pit. But as has been the story of this race so far, Andrew and Adam have been inseparable, and this was no different. Andrew is still clearly a bit disorientated with his close encounters with Adam, and the fact that Amari and Liam had both jumped him in the pits, as he overshot Lecombe massively, as if it wasn't even there, and had to slip back in behind. Matt was having yet another strong race, but was now under pressure from Liam as they ran down to Lecombe. Liam looked to go round the outside, but there was contact, forcing Liam over the bumps. Matt took full responsibility and allowed Liam to continue in front of him. Out front, leaders Dom and Gaz decided it was their time to pit, as did 3rd place driver Ben. Amari had got his head down and was now looking for a way past Matt, and he got a good exit out of the chicane. Matt defended into the source, but Amari used his experience well, getting the switchback to his full advantage. I don't even know what to call this other than unlucky. Andrew didn't let that weird moment deter him, and he was immediately on the attack of Matt into Lecombe. But again, Matt made contact under braking, forcing Andrew over the curbs. Adam, being ever the opportunist, took full advantage again. However, this time, Matt retook the position from Andrew. Lance was starting to struggle with his tyre wear and had a spin at Lecombe. but he was able to retain his position for now. Lance was still to pit and the chasing pack had caught him. Ben looked to make a move into Blanchimont, but had a hair-raising moment on the exit, almost throwing it in the wall. Liam took full advantage, and Lance, well, he decided it was about time to pit now. Andrew is clearly seething from his earlier contact with Matt at the same corner, but he decided his old tricks worked best and went around the outside at Lacombe to retake the position. But the wacky racing driver was not finished yet. He wanted that position back, but Andrew is very good at defending and was not going to let him by with any sort of ease. Amari seemed relatively comfortable until this moment, when he outshot his braking point massively, only to slam against his teammate as he rejoined the track. These boys are pretty good at deciding positions between themselves, but not this time. They were racing hard. Amari got it a little bit crossed up on the exit of Eau Rouge and Magnussened himself into the wall. Andrew glanced the tyres as well, losing places to both wacky racing drivers of Matt and Jeremy. But somehow the cheeky sod managed to go round the outside of Lacombe again. Out front, and the leader Dom almost overshot the chicane, allowing Gaz to sit right underneath his rear wing. Fortunately for Dom, he had a better top speed and was able to hold position. Jeremy was looking to make the most of the injured Mercedes of Andrew as he went down the inside into the bus stop chicane, but Andrew yet again hangs it around the outside to retain his position. But at Le Saucel's contact between the two, Andrew was forced off the track, but Jeremy was gracious in letting Andrew rejoin ahead of him. Matt was clearly booking his holidays as he came down the Kemmel Straight, as he almost took off over the back of Adam. Fortunately, he saw that bright yellow machine you can't really miss just in time. Andrew took a lot of curb into Eau Rouge, losing the back end on the exit, spinning him round and slamming him into the barriers. Game over for you. It was the final lap and there was only one more position on the podium available. Both of these guys wanted it. Very much a dogfight between Ben and Liam. Wasn't very pretty, but there was a victor at the end. But despite continuous pressure throughout the race, it was Dom who held off Gaz for his fourth win of the season, equalling Gaz and Andrew's race wins tally. Ben was the victorious driver in the dogfight to secure the final spot on the podium, just ahead of Liam. Adam was fifth, ahead of both wacky racing drivers Matt and Jeremy. Good result for the team there. Lance came home in 8th, with Frank behind in 9th, and Amari and Andrew didn't finish the race. Unfortunately, we don't have any sprint race footage, but it was Andrew who claimed his 5th victory of the season ahead of Ben in 2nd, and Amari achieved his 3rd podium in 3rd. There has been some changes in the point standings, but not at the top. Gaz has extended his lead to Andrew. Dom is the man in form and moves up to third ahead of Ben, who remains in fourth. Liam drops to fifth, while Benji moves back up to sixth in place of Adam. Amari remains eighth, but Matt is catching him fast, as is his teammate Jeremy, who is closing on Lance in 10th. And Frank's points keep ticking over in 12th. No change in the constructors, as Spam Fritters remain on top. Infinite Racing are still in a lonely second. O&M are coming under increasing pressure from Team America. Max Power Racing are in 5th, and Wacky Racing continue their consistent point scores in 6th. Thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Apologies again for the lack of the endurance race and round 18 sprint race. But next time out, we are in Czech Republic in Brno. So join us then.